Hello, Family Cafe. My name is Linda Santana Arroyo. Welcome to A Quest for Rest. Today, I will share a short version of A Quest for Rest. Our journey as caregivers can certainly consume our physical, mental, and emotional strength. Caring for our loved ones while managing our own personal lives can be quite overwhelming at times. We may fail to recognize that our own well being can be at risk. As a caregiver myself, I will share a few spaces that I have taken on my personalized quest for rest, ways to recharge and recover my strength by taking time to take care of myself. Taking care of ourselves as caregivers is not a luxury, but a necessity. So thanks for joining me on this short yet simple quest for rest. Why start a quest for rest? Simply put, we can become stressed out as caregivers, and that can lead to burnout. Caring for a loved one is very rewarding, but it's quite challenging. We are constantly busy, expending our time and strength and energy given to someone else. We need to replenish our own strength because we want to always be our best and give them our best. Caregiver burnout is real, and it is an example how repeated exposure to stress can take its toll: physical toll, mental toll, emotional toll. A quest for rest is simple because simply as caregivers, we can't at times take on one more thing. So, a quest for rest is a daily intentional search to find rest, a space, a time in our day to recharge our strength, to be renewed, restored, and revitalized as caregivers. A quest for rest. In this quest for rest, we are actively searching for times in our days, spaces in our days that we can experience rest, moments that we can set aside to renew our strength, recharge, and recover. We give of ourselves every day. As caregivers, we put out a lot. Therefore, we need a corresponding daily space to actively replenish what has been taken out. Let's start making space for rest daily. A quest for rest. Soul space. Sometimes the bravest, most helpful thing is to admit that we are tired, discouraged, depleted, and drained. And we simply need to say yes to focusing ourselves and able to recover. Yes to actively pursue rest daily. Yes to seeking to be strengthened daily, to recover mentally, to recover physically, emotionally, and even spiritually. Let's say yes to a new daily quest by making time and planning moments and spaces for true rest. As a caregiver, sometimes I'm on the go, go, go. I have my own schedule. I'm a wife, a mother, a teacher, a caregiver. I have so many things going on. Sometimes I double book myself, or sometimes I'm running from here to there, and sometimes I'm exhausted. Like I've just scheduled in too many things. Now I simplify my commitments, and that brings me rest. That recharges me. If I have something going on that started at noon, before I used to say, okay, I'll meet you there at 1:30. Now, no. I leave a space there because I need to recharge myself. I have to think, will I get there on time? Will I be stressed out when I get there? I've also learned to ask for help. If I need help around the house, or I need help with a task, if I need help with my daughter, it may be time for a respite care worker. It may be help. Hey, I need you to watch her. I need to run out and sit by myself and get some coffee. I do that to find rest. And I cut out time wasters. I've even gone through my email and deleted unnecessary emails. If I see that um, I'm in a situation where I want to say yes to a commitment, I'm learning also to say no. There's some things that we can't afford to spend our time on. Our time needs to be a space for us to rest and recharge. And we have to be very selective of what we choose to spend our time on. Because we're on this quest for rest. We want to avoid burnout and be the best that we can for our caregiving loved one. Shh. Sometimes being in a quiet place is the space that we need on this quest for rest. Sometimes there's so much chatter. Haven't you ever noticed that noise surrounds us? From the moment we wake up to the first dish clanking in the sink to the last dish put away, noise surrounds us. External noise and internal noise. So when we get a chance, let's savor stillness. Let's not do a thing. Let's turn off that external chatter. Sometimes when I go to my daughter's doctor's appointments and I'm sitting there, or one of my appointments, I'll pull out my phone and I'll try to go over social media, or I'll pick up a magazine. But recently I've learned just savor stillness. Be quiet. That brings rest. And I'll just put my phone away. I'll people watch. I try not to do anything. I just leave that space open and savor quietness. And sometimes I even wake up a little bit earlier. It may seem like waking up earlier is not rest, but it provides me with a time to meditate, to be still. And when we're still, a lot of things can be revealed to us. And that's rest. Quietness, we could find whispers of rest. On this quest for rest, it's important for us to have a safe space. Have a friend that we can go to that we feel safe sharing what we're going through, connecting with other caregivers, maybe a church group. That's very important to share our heart. That brings rest. In our quest for rest, there is also the creative space. That time that we carve out to recharge our strength. We could practice breathing, meditating, praying, journaling, creating something with our hands, maybe coloring or doodling, creating a project, taking photos. When you go for a walk, take your phone, but not to have a conversation, to take a picture of something new. Maybe it's a new plant, a new tree. Just admire. Be creative. Be creative with your perspective. That brings rest. Another space in our quest for rest is the green space. Soaking up the sun is very important to bring us rest, to recharge us, to renew us. Research shows that our bodies respond to sunlight by releasing a burst of serotonin. That's the natural happy hormone. That boosts our moods whenever we are outside. Just getting 5 to 15 minutes on your arms, your hands, your face can give you enough vitamin D to enjoy the benefits from the sun. It helps with lowering blood pressure and improving memory. Walk in nature. I like to call that the all walk. Why do I call it the all walk? Because when I take a walk, I'm always looking for something new. I look with fresh eyes. I don't speak. I go out there when I'm walking my dog or simply taking a walk. I look for a flower that I could just, that's my all walk. And that brings rest. It brings rest to my body. It brings rest to my thoughts that sometimes could just simply consume my mind. And sometimes I just bring nature inside. I buy a plant. I buy fresh flowers. There's something restful. Simply looking at flowers or plants are natural mood enhancers. I have shared some spaces. There's many more. And you can create your own rest space. That's what's so unique about this. We make it intentional and we personalize it. So go ahead, create your own space daily to be renewed, restored, and revitalized. Say yes to your quest to rest. Thanks for joining me, Family Cafe 2020. For the full presentation or more information, please contact me at linda@myrestquest.com. www.thebrightlife.com.